guys, it's time for my August favorites. Are you ready? Let's go. Starting with my favorite song.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business.
You've obviously heard the song. If you have not heard the song, you're clearly not on Instagram, because I think like every second reel is this song. This is Big Dawgs by Hanumankind, and it is addictive. Like once you start listening to it, you can't stop. And the music video is even cooler. It's in the Moth Ka Kua, and yeah, love it. Up next, we have this guy. This is the Etude oil tint, the newest lip situation acquisition that I have. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I have it, okay? It is just really nice. It's what's on my lips right now. It's like a nice, thick, jelly-like, gloss-like consistency, if that's what you want. I am usually a matte like tint girl. I love like my matte tints or like the water-based tints that are thick and not sticky. But if you want like this full gloss look, this is amazing for that. It's also really affordable. This is 600-700. They usually have an offer all the time. I will link everything below. But yeah, I really like the way this looks, feels. It also lasts, and after it comes off also you still have like a residual tint, which is kind of nice. So love this. Up next, we have a favorite app, guys, after very long. Okay, so I am learning Korean finally on Duolingo. I kept putting it off for the longest time, and you know, then I got this alert of, because I've searched for a lot of Korean things, and yeah, they do have like a membership or a subscription or whatever. I took the annual subscription, and I am so good, guys. I do this every single day. So every night before I go to bed, I do 10 minutes. So this is what I do the whole day, and I'm going to finish my lesson because otherwise I'll lose my lesson. So see you in a second. Perfect lesson. Take a bow, Sherry. So 48 days I've been at this, okay? I'm nearing my 2-month window. I am obsessed, okay? I feel like, so today this was obviously more of just like shorter stuff, but I do sentences, I do everything, and it's just been so exciting because I feel like I find myself putting things into context. Obviously with K-dramas I knew like words and stuff, but now it's like I can string sentences together. I'm learning more words. So yeah, hopefully my Korea trip is going to be quite exciting, where I will speak a little Korean. Favorite fragrance. Are you ready? Because this is so good. I wish you could smell through a camera, guys, because right now I smell like salted caramel, and it's just divine. Okay, so this is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush, which is pistachio, salted caramel, and it's just basically, literally, I feel like I'm a salted caramel pastry walking around. That's the feeling, and it's so good. Like, I want to go on a beach holiday just so I can douse myself in this, because this is like screaming beach vibes to me. This is actually the first time I've tried their, you know, sprays, and they all smell divine. So I actually got this one because it's very different to anything that I have. I feel like it's still like not florally, and you know, like a lot of the stuff I have is very floral or really like woody. This is different, and it's really fresh. And in this monsoon muggy weather, I've really been loving this because it just feels so fresh, and you walk into a room and everybody's like, I want to eat you. So love this. Up next, we have my monsoon favorites. Okay, these are my Birkenstocks. These are the Ava ones, which are like, I think, the foam or rubber or whatever they are. I don't know what the material is, but not the leather ones. So I wanted to get these for the monsoon. I've had them for I think a couple of months now. I had some vouchers and basically I paid like $1,000 for these, which was great. I've always obviously bought the leather Birkenstocks and not these because I'm just like, why spend on these? I'll get those. But because I had the vouchers, I was like, you know what? The monsoon is coming. This will be great. Let me just get a pair. And they have some amazing colors, but I went with black because I was like, it'll go with everything. And I can't tell you, I have not stopped wearing these. I wear these every single day. I wear them on my dog walks, wear them to run my errands. It's almost like I've forgotten my other shoes, and all the cool sneakers I buy are just rotting because I'm just like living in these. So they're super comfy, super light. I feel like they would be great on a beach holiday along with my spray. So I think I need to go on a beach holiday to wear my Birkenstocks and to smell like salted caramel. Yeah. Up next, this guy. I have been dying to do that because it just looks so cool. This is my Dyson Airstrait. You guys have watched the whole review video. I will link it here if you haven't. It has changed my life over the last few weeks. Honestly, I've stopped using all my other hair tools because it's just so convenient, and you just want to kind of really quickly take this, dry your hair, and just halka se straighten it, and it looks presentable. It has really made my whole hair care situation really fast. A lot of you have actually DM'd me saying you bought it and you are like, thank you for recommending this, it's so good. It really is so good. And now I've just gone on a trip as well, and I'm taking this on the trip. It's replaced all my other hairstyling tools just for the sheer convenience of it. The results, wet to straight, just amazing. I am obsessed. Up next, favorite movies. There are two this time and they're very different. The first one is Flamin' Hot, which is on Disney Hotstar. This is the story of the guy that came up with the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and it's just so inspiring and it's amazing. Like, I was like, if you're looking for a feel-good, inspiring movie, watch this. I watched this on a weekend, like a Sunday afternoon, and I was just like, wow. The next one is Napoleon on Apple TV. Really interesting again. I feel like if you're into history and you like those kind of movies, you will enjoy it. I like them occasionally, and I watched one after really long and I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Okay, favorite moment. I think it has to be my last DIY. I will link it here if you missed it, which is my shoe charms. I don't do a lot anymore because A, they are a lot of work, and also sometimes I feel like I'm a little disappointed with the way they turn out. But this time I was like, man, this is better than I imagined. Like, so good. Time for my favorite shows. Now, I've watched less shows this month because I was obsessed with the Olympics. So the number one thing that I have watched is obviously the Olympics because I love the Olympics, and like, I really someday wish I could watch it live. Like, I'm obsessed, okay? But coming to the shows, first up on Netflix, we have Love is Blind, the UK edition. Now, I feel like the people on the UK edition are a lot more like normal and real. Like, I don't feel like a lot of them are in it just to get famous, like the US edition I feel now has kind of become tainted, if you know what I mean. Like, this definitely felt a lot more real and wholesome to me. So, love it. Too Hot to Handle, a true example of people just coming together to get famous. I do not understand the reasoning for the show anymore, but I'm addicted. I can't stop watching it. It's just masala. I know it's all fake. I know they're all there to get famous, all of those things, but it's still good. Now, the last thing I watched is this documentary called Daughters on Netflix, okay? Keep your tissue box handy when you watch this because I was sobbing. It's basically about men that are incarcerated and they have this father-daughter dance. It's called the Date the Daughter program, and it's just so beautiful. Like, some of these fathers have not met their daughters in years, and it's just this emotional roller coaster you see, and how it changes them and how they're like better people after this. like watch it. Like I was so moved by this one. New season of Emily in Paris. I've quite enjoyed it. Honestly, I feel like it's being dragged a little where you're like, just get together, be together, get married, have kids, all of those things. But it was still fun. I know this is the first part, second part will come in a bit. But yeah, I finished it in a night. It was good. Then we have Love Next Door with Jung Hae In, which just dropped on Netflix. A few episodes are out. I'm hooked. It is so, so good. To see him in like a romantic, like a rom-com again, so good. Dirty Pop, another documentary that I didn't even know about, and it's crazy because I was obsessed with the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and all of them like growing up. I had like posters all over my walls and stuff. So I was really like, wow, this is shocking. I had no clue any of this happened. And you know, that also kind of like made me think of the difference in the time then and today. Like today with the internet and social media, everything is so instant, everything is so accessible. That time we would only get our news through pretty much like the news actually, or like magazines or newspapers and stuff. And like you didn't really see a lot of this stuff. Like today, if there's a scandal, we know about it in 30 seconds. Like it's wild. Mountain Queen, I love this one. This is the story of Lhakpa Sherpa, who has summited the Everest like a zillion times, and she makes it look so easy even though it's not. Her life story, a woman who's, you know, fell in love, a woman who's climbed the Everest multiple times, and just one of those really truly inspirational documentaries. Inside the Mind of a Dog and Inside the Mind of a Cat. Okay, so Inside the Mind of a Cat I think came out way before the dog version. The dog one just came out and I watched it and I was so intrigued that I went and watched the cat one as well to just understand both my babies. And it's quite wild. I mean, like a lot of it is like obviously too sciencey and geeky for like a normal person who's like whatever. But I enjoyed both of them. Obviously, you guys know there has to be a true crime documentary. Watched American Murder, which is the story of Laci Peterson's murder. And yeah, it's quite chilling. And I don't want to give away obviously who did it, but watch it. Then on Jio, we have House of Dragon. Obviously, cannot leave this one out. No matter how slow it is, no matter, you know, whatever happens in the show, I'm addicted. I cannot not watch it. I just went through the whole season and I'm ready for the next season also. Like that's how much I like the show. Below Deck Med, still going strong because obviously it's like those weekly episodes, which is just really annoying because I would have finished the whole season in a day. But it's one of my all-time favorites, the best reality show. Watch it. The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Man, this season was intense. Like there was like physical assaults and stuff, and I kind of like really enjoyed the end where they couldn't even like have a proper reunion and they were like, we have to keep two groups in two different rooms. Like that's how intense it was. Must watch. Then we have the Real Housewives of Dubai. Again, one of my favorites. I feel like it's just one of those, of course you get weekly episodes and stuff, but I like the dynamic of the group. I love the drama, the masala, and it does not disappoint. Then we have Mr. Big Stuff. It's just one of those really funny British shows that you have to watch. Again, comes with like one episode a week. I wait like 2 and 3 weeks to binge watch them because it's that good. Then last but not the least on Prime Video, we have the Roger Federer documentary. Now, I am not a tennis fan. I don't follow a lot of tennis. You know, I just sometimes like randomly watch because my parents both watch on 2 TVs. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Or whoever watches tennis as well sometimes. But I love Breakpoint and I do follow tennis and I love sports documentaries, which is why I was like very invested in this one. And like my heart went out to him. You know, when you've been someone at the top for so long, it's just really hard to say goodbye, and the way he did it was so wholesome. And they were all sobbing and I was also sobbing, and yes, I sob a lot when I watch stuff. Okay, it happens. So guys, those were my August favorites. What are your August favorites? You know the drill. Comment below and tell me favorite shows, favorite movies, beauty products, song, anything, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.